Hi, I'm Iris, and welcome back to another episode of Shadows over Loathing. There we go. We're at the Heim Quarry. Help wanted. Can we look at the sign? Nope. There's a little guy here. He's just like me for real. Oh my god. Never mind. He's not just like me for real. This guy seems a bit, talk to him. Hi there. Ribbit. This might seem like a strange question, but, do you know anything about curse? Ribbit. Your attitude says no, but your everything else says yes. Ribbit. Okay. Oh, there's a note on the door. Drive efficiently. Excess gas use will be deducted from your paycheck management. Oh my god. Hi there. Ribbit. Okay. Oh boy. Hello? This is either a guy who thinks he's a frog or the soul of a frog trapped in the body of a guy or a really good method actor rehearsing for Toad of Toad Hall. Hi, excuse me? Ribbit. Have you seen any cursed frog isles around? He sticks his tongue out as a fly buzzes past and seems confused and disappointed by its length. Oh boy. Okay, good luck, Ribbit. Oh. These might be frogs stuck in the human bodies. I'm wondering if that's what happened. Oh my god. Here's another one of these froggy men. Hi, Ribbit. If I asked you if you were a frog trapped in a man's body, would you have any way to answer that question that I would be able to understand? Ribbit. I guess I don't know what I was expecting. Ribbit. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Their bodies got switched. Let's see. Let's look in the foreman's office. This man doesn't look very happy to be a frog. Or the other way around, or whatever. Hi there, Ribbit. Nice suit. You look like a fancy guy, Ribbit. I guess he basically won the frog lottery, huh? Ribbit. Well, the remains of a fancy meal with fancy condiments. Ooh, hat. This hat rack is dressed like a cowboy. Take the hat. You end the hat rack's childish game. We got an intimidating Stetson. When you see a guy wearing a hat like this, you think to yourself, this guy has a good sense of style and is probably about to punch me for no reason. Personnel files for everybody who works at or has ever worked at this quarry. You give the files a quick riffle through. They tend to be very thin. People who are hired and then quit real fast. There's only a handful of current records, and they aren't very interesting. Okay. It's the foreman's desk, presumably. You find a key labeled mess, and a gun labeled best in two different drawers. We got the Haim Quarry mess hall key. This is all that stands between a quarryman and his dinner, and a gun. This was both the foreman's gun and his wife? Deals are moxie plus 5 physical damage. There's some papers and stuff, but none of it seems significant for you. A painting of a safe. Is that meant to be reverse psychology? Look behind it. You push the painting aside and find, surprise, a safe. Unfortunately, it's a key-type safe, and you don't have the key. Not that a combination lock would have been much better, but you could have twiddled the dial and hoped to get lucky. Your assumption was correct. It's a bookshelf full of books. It's all books on management, with titles like Shaking the Invisible Hand, You Deserve More, and How to Get Blood Out of the Turnips You Hired. Oh my... Turnips as in Animal Crossing? Nah, joking. Okay, so we have a key to the mess hall now. The door is locked, so the food won't escape, presumably. There we go. You leave the key on the nearby windowsill. As advertised, it's a mess. Huh. This table is swarming with flies. From the looks of the crust on these dishes, the food here wasn't very good even before it spoiled. This range doesn't even have a gas line connected to it. I guess you could warm something up to room temperature. That sounds like a quest thing. This table's forming flies. Looks like these people got so hungry, they started eating the cabinet doors. Search the last remaining drawer. Nothing in here but junk. Battery and a match. Cool. Okay. That might be a quest thing. Let's go in here. Bunkhouse. This chair has been converted into a very uncomfortable bed. All of the oil in this lamp is dried up. Huh, there's only one bed. The S on that bunk sign must have been typo. Some cruel soul tuned this radio to stack and then walked away. Yay! We have 10 out of 11 radios. This lady seems real nervous about something, although the way she's hopping around the floor makes it difficult to judge her body language in a regular way. Hi, ma'am, Ribbit. Can you tell me, can you communicate to me in some way? Anything about a curse? Ribbit. Oh, jeez, please don't do that thing with your neck. Ribbit. Presumably, these lockers were where the employees keep their personal possessions. That frog lady is watching and seems real agitated. Better leave them alone. Okay. Let's go into this fucking thing. Oh boy. It's a crude but large statue of a frog. Looks pretty old. It has a single glowing emerald eye. Mess with it? Hey, don't touch that. Ah! A talking, man. That's right, I'm a human man, not a frog at all. I have reason to believe you're actually a frog in a man's body somehow. Well, it's my body now, and I'm keeping it. I don't need any dry-skinned leg walkers coming in here, and holy hobby, you got the missing eye. This big emerald? Yeah, I was just noticing it looks an awful lot like that other one. Okay, I absolutely need you to step away from that statue right hopping now. You don't want me to fix it? It looks pretty important. It's very important. It's an ancient idol of the frog god. And when the humans blasphemed against it by removing that eye, this particular human right here, I might add, they were cursed with the great croaking one's righteous fury. Oh, so that's why all the people here and the frogs in that bog nearby. Yeah, you guessed it. It's the old Freaky Friday routine. I don't know what that means. I do. Jamie Lee Curtis is really fucking hot in that movie, by the way. I'm just saying. Forget about it. The point is the humans did the crime, so now it's the frog's time to shine. And if I put the eye back, if you put the eye back, it undoes the curse. Yeah, oh hop. I maybe should have told you that. Those frogs, people really want their bodies back. Well, so hopping what? Hop them. Jeez, man. Look, take your inherent pro-human bias into account and consider the justice of the situation, okay? These people come rolling in here with their machines and stuff, tear up our land, spill oil and gasoline everywhere. Then they find this ancient religious icon, and the first thing they do is try to loot it. These aren't good people, and they got what was coming to them. Well, what should I do? I'll tell you what you do. Take the other eye of this statue. What? I don't want to be a frog. Nah, don't worry about that. It won't curse you. What I'll do is make the original curse permanent. No takebacks, no do-overs. That's justice, tadpole. Huh. Tell you what, I'll sweeten the deal. You can keep the emeralds. Heck, I'll make a necklace for you. You like necklaces? I'm still getting used to having a neck myself. Well... Okay, I'll take out the other eye. No deal, I want to fix this. I'll think about it. Well, considering I haven't really figured out how to work these fists yet, I can't do much to stop you either way, but I'm warning you, if you put that eye back, you're gonna find yourself on the wrong side of history, pal. Aha. The frog guy's watching you carefully. Hey there. Can't help noticing you haven't done anything to the statue yet. I guess I want to talk about some more. Alright, from where I'm standing, it's a pretty straightforward thing. Just walk over there and yank that emerald out of its socket. I don't understand why you want that. Didn't I explain this, pal? I want this swap to be permanent. I want to keep this body. Why do you want to be a human so much? Because it's exciting and new. Check out these thumbs, are you kidding me? Some of the climbing type frogs have rudimentary thumbs, but not like these tadpoles. I'm gonna give so many thumbs up to people, it's gonna be great. Thumbs are pretty good. I guess I don't appreciate mine enough. Right? Forget being a frog. Being a frog sucked, and I guarantee the others agree with me. Well, if you say so, the humans can have those dumb frog bodies. Serves them right. A frog gave me this emerald. How's that possible? Oh, that was probably me. I mean him. Try that again? This human's mind in my frog body. I was hopping around in here when it happened. He probably woke up first and stole the jewel. Again, that's just like him. At least I assume so, based on the only fact I know about him, which is that he steals jewels. How do you know how the statue works? I just kind of know? It's like I can hear the frog god speaking to me through the idol, sort of. Not exactly. It's hard to explain. Gosh, maybe you're the frog chosen one or something. Haha, well, I'll try not to get a swelled head about it. Your head is bigger than your whole body was before, though. Yeah, good job. That was really the joke I was making. Try to keep up, kid. I see. Why don't you take the gem out yourself? I don't know if you noticed, but I don't exactly have fine motor control of this body yet. I can't even stand up straight without falling over. You're doing pretty well. The others can't even talk yet. Oh, really? Must one. Huh. I mean, it might be. Kid, I'm pretty sure that's not a thing. Seems rude to do this to these people. Don't take their side. They deserve what they got. They deserve to be turned to frogs? That's right, they do. Those guys blasphemed against the frog god. Being stuck with those dumb frog bodies, they're just desserts. Okay, but are they all guilty? That one frog gave me the emerald to fix the statue with. He seemed like a pretty good guy, at least. That was the one who stole the eye in the first place. He's a particular guy who wrecked the statue. Maybe he feels bad about it? Oh, I'm sure he does now that he's being punished. If you can't take the slime, then don't do the crime. Well, Look, kid, if you're kind of trying to convince me to change my mind about this, well, it's not working. Shoot. If you want to try the argument again, be my guest. I haven't got anywhere else to be at the moment. I don't know that I've got any more points to make. Well, maybe you can make them in a different order. It'll help. This is the first time I've ever had an argument with anyone, so I'm still figuring out myself. Let me catch my breath for a second. What's this? Judging from the smell and the thick cloud of flies, that is not a place for a good time. Let's not go back there unless you have a really good reason. Okay, so we might be able to convince him. However, I'm gonna go to the Frog Bog and see what they think. You hear a commotion, or perhaps a tussle, or a good old-fashioned ruckus nearby. Investigating, you find that several vampires have a gatorman pinned to the ground, and they appear to be trying to vampirize him. Grah! Hold still, will you? His neck is all scaly and tough. Did someone bring a drill or a can opener or something? Hey, leave that gatorman alone. I won't stand for you vampires going on inflicting your undeadness or disease or whatever it is on innocent people. I think it's a disease. We aren't undeads. Not like a zombie or skeleton anyway. The last necromancer was killed decades ago. Hey, stop that. Yeah, don't talk with your mouth full. I mean, stop buying that guy. Mind business. He volunteered. Anyway, I'm finished. What? Really? Grrr. Drink blood. Power big. The gamerman stands up with a terrible red glow in his eyes. Drink blood. Kill busybody. Ah, jeez. I guess we gotta fight him. Don't worry, Dante is your back. Oh, thank God. Burn, burn. There's a turned gatorman, swamp gas vampire, and then more bloodshine, doubling her moxie. Jesus. Okay. Don't I have a hot damage? That does 8. 8. Oh, 10. 8. You know what? I'm just gonna cook you. Your moxie should not be doubled. And then I'm gonna kill you all the way dead. Fuck it, we ball. You won! You can make a suitcase out of the gatorman's skin. Then you could have a suitcase that catches fire in the daytime with your one to go with your one that catches fire at night. Yeah, you've got a hollow gator tooth. Vampirism does strange things to your teeth, and if your teeth were huge to begin with, then there's a lot more room for strangeness. Condensed swamp gas and a bottle of bloodshine. Doubles your moxie. Nice. Probably gonna luck, careful, good. Oh. I wanted to ask y'all if you... Okay. I wanted to ask y'all's opinions. If you find your little cluster of some veiny, muscular-looking cattails, thank you for powerful grit. Okay. Let's go back down in here. Let's try a different order. Come back for another try. I guess so. Fire away. Fuck it, I'm looking it up. My doesn't work. How do you know the statue works? I see. Frog gave me this emerald. How's that possible? Oh, that's probably me. I mean him. Try that again. This human's mind in my frog body. I was hopping around here when it happened. Am I supposed to be kneeling? Sure. Ha, I'm just kidding. I've always been pretty devout though. A particularly religious frog? Unlike you we humans, frogs only have the one god. And if there's only one game in town, you might as well play, right? That seems important. Why don't you check out the gem yourself? Maybe because you're more religious than the others? Nah, I mean, I'm devout as hop, but the others aren't less devout. Frogs all share the same mind. Oh yeah, are you still connected to the others? No, I can't hear them thinking anymore. To be honest, it's nice to finally get a little peace and quiet. That's interesting. Okay. Why do you want to be a human so much? Because exciting and new. Da-da-da. I bet the others agree with me. Well, except you can't really guarantee that because you don't share the same mind anymore. You don't know what they're thinking. Ooh, look at you, all used to having hairs and being able to split them. It's true though. It seems rude to do this to those people. Don't take their side. Da-da. Being stuck with the dumb frog bodies is all just desserts. Okay, but they're all guilty. Guy gave me the thing. That was the one guy who stole the eye in the first place. He's the particular guy that wrecked a statue. And now you want to wreck it even more. You're the super devout and religious frog, right? It doesn't make any sense that you wouldn't want to fix it. Well, sometimes you gotta break some eggs if you want to make a broken egg thing. Some kind of food or whatever. Yeah, right. Look, what I'm hearing is you think all the humans should suffer for the actions of just one guy who did something that you want to make worse, and you don't even know how the other frogs feel about it. Well, alright, kid. I guess you got me dead rights. Huh. In that face, which isn't actually yours. Thing is, though, your point being valid doesn't obligate me to change my mind. Oh. Well, I'll tell you what. If you can prove me that the other former frogs around here don't want to be humans, and it was really only one human to blame for this blasphemy, then maybe we can work out a better solution to this. How do I do that? You're an adventurer, aren't you? Go wander around, poke at stuff, and talk to people. That's your whole deal. The other frog people can't talk, though, remember? I tried on my way here, probably. Oh, yeah. Well, probably being next to the statue helped me develop faster, so maybe we can help them too? Let me see that emerald you got. Okay. Okay, yeah. Maybe this eye isn't glowing like the other one is, see? Maybe it can be recharged. He holds the emerald against the statue, and after a moment, it begins to glow softly. Nice! Okay, take this and see if it doesn't help you communicate with the others. I'll pull my heels here while you're gone. That's the thing you do with heels, right? Yay. Right. I never introduced myself. I'm Gary the Goblin. Oh, yeah, names, right. I'm Frogger Elding. Frogger Elding? Huh. Do all frogs have frog in their name like that? No, frogs don't have names. One mine, remember? I kind of just found this name in here. In this cave? In this guy's head. Don't ask me to try and explain that. I don't get it either. Weird coincidence, though, right? Yeah. Huh. Okay. The emerald eye of the frog god glows softly. Hi there. How's being a human treating you? Do you have any water? Pour some water on me. Excuse me? My skin's too dry. I'm drying out. That's not really a problem for humans. I mean, I guess it's a small problem. You're gonna get moisturizer cream for it. What are you talking about? I'm dying here. I'm pretty sure you can't die of dry skin. I won't be able to breathe. I'll shrivel up and die. That's not how water wheeze. So, if I were to ask you if you're enjoying being human, wheeze. Never mind. So, water, wheeze. Look, you're not you're not asphyxiating, you're fine. Are you nuts? My skin's so dry it's just hanging off me. Look, that's your clothes. Oh, forget it. Okay, it's the same thing. The emerald eye of the frog god glows softly. Hi there, how's it going? I'm so hungry, I can't catch anything. Cash, this new tongue isn't nearly long enough. I see a fly go past and gluck-glack. He sticks his tongue out as far as he can. Nothing. I'm starving. Have you tried using your hands? My hands? My hands are always touching the ground? Well, that's the most unhygienic thing I've ever heard. Disgusting. So, would you say you're enjoying being human? I'll put you down as no. Oops. Any luck catching food? A fly randomly flew in my open mouth. Wow, that was lucky. It tasted terrible. What's wrong with my mouth? Okay, bye. There's you in here. The emerald eye of the frog god glows softly. Hi, excuse me. Don't eat me. Wow, jeez. No, sorry, I'm not gonna eat you. No, sorry, you startled me. I thought you were a snake for a second. You don't really need to worry about snakes. I mean, okay, you should be careful about poisonous ones, but what are you talking about? Well, you're much bigger now. Sure, so just imagine how big the snakes must be. Giant snakes, big enough to eat a frog my size in one bite. Can you imagine? Nowhere is safe. They'll smash down the shack like it was nothing. I'd better go. You're gonna give me nightmares. Say, a 50-foot tall heron. Never mind. Hey, is it okay if I look in these lockers? No, don't. What if there's a giant tuatara in there? I don't know what that is. It's a type of frog-eating lizard from New Zealand. Well, if through some sort of hilarious coincidence or misadventure there does happen to be one in there, it'll get me first and you can run away. Well, okay. There's actually not much in the way of personal possessions here. Ragged clothes, some cracked and dented hard hats, a few family photos taped inside the doors, and a note that says taping photographs on the inside of locker doors is a violation of protocol and will be noted on your record. Management. Okay. As advertised, it's a mess. Can we grab some? No. I know there's a big fancy boss man in here. Hi there, how you feeling? What's going on? Where am I? What am I? Judging by your suit and office, you're in the body of a wealthy quarry owner. I don't know what that means. Is it something to do with money? I suddenly want a lot of that, whatever it is. Around here, money is more specifically called meat. Meat. Gotcha. Do you have any? Give me some. Sorry, no. I need that for purchasing goods and services. Is that what it's for? Huh. Are goods and services not just available for those who need them? Wow. I really don't have time to explain capitalism to you. Well, whatever. I don't need to understand how the stuff works. I just need that sweet meat. It's kind of disturbing how quickly you've picked this up. Come on, buddy, I'm desperate. My meat number isn't going up at all. Help me out here. I'm just gonna back away now. Ask the frog guy about it. Hey, you haven't seen a key for the safe around, have you? A key? Is that what this little pointy brass doohickey in my leg skin hole is? Pocket. That's called a pocket. And yeah, probably. Can I have it? That depends on how much meat you're gonna give me. I'll give you a million meat. I'll give you 50 meat. For 50, you can rent the key for 1 minute. Sure, whatever, it's a deal. You hand over the meat and the frogman lends you his brass key. Look, we lose 50 meat. Look at all this meat. I want to use it to get more meat, and then use that meat to get more meat. It's important in its own right, as a way to keep score against other people who have a lot of meat. Okay, let's not get too unsubtle here. You unlock the safe, return the key, and find a bunch of tins of fancy, expensive caviar. We've got Riche and Fly brand caviar. It doesn't actually say caviar, it says Boulettes de Poisson Sale. But this picture on the side of the tin looks like caviar. There was a lot of it in that safe. The foreman must really be in the finer things in life, where finer is defined as expensive. Is there a different kind? It's just still just caviar in there. Blah, like eating a pile of tiny eyeballs. Should we try giving caviar to you? Any luck catching food? Okay, nope. It says a quest item, but this... hi? Hello! Oh, what was that weird sound? What sound? That sound I just made. There it is again. Do you mean talking? I guess, but with all these different noises. Normally I just go ribbit and everyone gets what I mean. Well, you're human now. Works differently for us. It's wildly inefficient and clumsy and confusing. I don't like this at all. Well, how do you like being a human apart from that? Ribbit. Even a basic ribbit sounds all weird and gross. I guess I'll put you down as doesn't like it. Are you getting more used to talking like a human? No, not at all. Gah! Stop making me do it. Sorry. Can we talk to the frog bog? A geyser of swamp gas erupts nearby with a loud sound in a brownish yellow cloud. I won't bother trying to describe the smell. I'm sure you can imagine it for yourself. A large swarm of stink bugs quickly arrive and start zooming around inside the gas cloud. It's unclear if they're attracted by the smell or if they're refilling their stink bags or what, but when that cloud dissipates, you're probably going to have a lot of unwanted attention. Let's toss a match at the geyser. A scented candle might be more appropriate, but a match will have to do. Thwomp. The swamp gas ignites in a bright green ball of flame, and then the stink bugs comet away, doing impressions of very short-lived fireflies. Cool. Okay, good, okay. Just want to check. Thank you, Gabby. Let's see. See what we learned about the humans' lives before they switched bodies. Okay. Oh, we have to examine them in detail. There's a lot of incidents of workers being written up for complaining, also a lot of injury reports. And wow, the salaries listed are pathetic, nearly to the point of being criminal. We also find a handwritten letter from one of the workers, formally requesting that the crew be issued new hard hats. Scrawled across the bottom in another hand is the comment, "Huh, what, does he think I'm made of money? Oh, it's this guy. He's an issue. There's a bunch of papers and stuff. You want to look through them? Yeah, okay." We shuffle the papers all around. They're mainly invoices and receipts. The three things we find of interest are a yacht catalog, a telegram, and a receipt from the Pinkertons! Not the Pinkertons! There's a picture of a particularly fancy yacht that's been circled in red ink. The price is listed as 200,000 meat. Good grief, you'd have to grind a whole lot of random encounters to see that kind of money. Dear sir, prepared to offer 250,000 for each emerald of cut, color, and clarity you describe. Stop. Please telephone to arrange visit and inspection by our expert. Stop. Regards, Seymour Hardier. 500,000 meat. Jeez, that would buy a whole lot of gumballs. It's got the fancy Pinkerton's National Detective Agency logo at the top, and the charge listed is 500 meat for services rendered on July 6th of last year. Well, that tears it. The guy running this place was absolutely horrible. Yeah, 'cause... Oh, the bunk. An institutional metal bed frame and the thinnest mattress you've ever seen. The sheets are all tattered too, although they look like someone's doing their best to keep them clean. There is a note on the headboard. Who's ever doing it, please take your boots off when it's your turn to use the bed, no matter how tired you are. Damn. Yeah, so it's probably just the one guy. Hey. Oh, hey. Any luck finding out about the frogs and humans and vice versa? I've talked to all the frogs. What about the human side of things? Well, from what I've discovered, this was a really crappy place to work. I'm still looking around, though. Okay, rather than have you explain things piecemeal, let's keep it simple and save the explanations till you're finished. Fair enough. Okay. Can I go in here? Nope. Okay, we're missing something. What about this truck? Help wanted. Drive efficiently. Personal things. Very uncomfortable bed. Taya, 50-foot tall heron. Mess hall. Oh, maybe the stove? Oh! Clearly the employees here weren't being fed very well, or possibly at all. Maybe that's why there weren't very many. Maybe they ate each other. Okay. Was that the one I was supposed to check out? I'm trying to see. Look behind that caviar. We've seen everything at the desk. Examine them in detail. Okay, I hope that was the last thing. Hey. Talk to the frogs. Okay, I've done investigating all of that. Great, so what do you find out? Well, all the frogs either hate their new human bodies or they're being driven crazy by them. They're all having a really terrible time. Aw, geez, well that stinks. I like those guys. On the human side, it's clear that everyone who was working here was super miserable except for the foreman, who was keeping all the profits for himself while he paid the workers basically nothing and spent even less on that on maintaining the place. Also, he was planning on selling those emeralds. I can basically guarantee that the foreman forced the guy you're wearing to take the eye. Well, that sounds pretty conclusive. So what now? Hop. I guess you better go ahead and change everyone back. It's gonna suck to go back to being a frog after tasting the sweet human freedom, but the other frogs hate this and the humans don't deserve it, so go ahead and put the emerald back in the idol. Okay. There might be another option. What do you mean? Well, we've got one frog who wants to be a human, and one human who sucks and should probably get some justice, right? Oh, huh. Swap me into the foreman's body and change everyone else back? Yeah, can we do that? Is that a thing? Let's see. But if the swamps are really, you know, proximity sort of thing, then if we got... But then, okay, yeah, I think it might be doable. No guarantees, but hey, when are there ever guarantees, am I right? What's your plan? First thing we need to do, and by we you mean me, naturally, is to get the foreman's body and my frog body down here next to the idol. How do I do that? Well, how do you humans generally get people to do things you want them to do? Bribery? I was gonna say ask nicely, but when you think about it, a bribe is the ultimate form of asking nicely. Okay, I'm on it. Oh god. I just want to take... This part of the wall is bleeding. Great! I just wanted to... These flies are large and aggressive. That's 2 understatements for the price of 1. I guess we're... Oh my god. We're fighting these. Because I feel like this might be helpful. I'm gonna do... These are fucking nasty. Will this do 8, 5? No, 7 is better. Will any of you do 8 hot damage? Nope. You're all stuck at 9 out of 15, so I'll do another Parmesan. And then 7 stench damage too. You. Then 7 stench damage to you. I do not like the flies. And then just get rid of you. Yeah. Cool. You won. No unusually large flies on you. Excellent. You. A giant pile of squirming maggots. Also, a squirming pile of giant maggots. You pick up one of the huge, nasty, wriggling grubs. Ugh. Imagine something about the size and shape of a sweet potato, except white, sticky, and wiggling. Oh, God. It's a back way out of the cave. Leave the area. Oh, cool. Ew. No, having one of these in your inventory is bad enough, let alone 2. Okay. I got a plan. Oop. I gotta get you. Hey, can I get you to follow me for a minute? There's something I need to show you. Bah, I don't have time to do things a poor person does. The only place I'm going to is to the top. Please, it's important. The only thing important to me is M-U-N... Wait, how do you spell money? With an O. M-O-N-N-E-Y. Is not how you spell money. Maybe I can make it worth your while? Oh yes. Are you gonna give me more meat? I must warn you, now that I've established myself as a human as well, my price has increased drastically. How much? 12 brilliant meat. That isn't a real number. Numbers go on forever. You don't know them all. How about this tin of fancy caviar? What's that? Fish eggs? Ugh! That sounds like something a frog would eat, and I am a human person. No. This is a food specifically liked by rich human people. You can tell because the label's in French, see? Something about the juxtaposition of the words food and French makes me deeply uncomfortable. No thank you. You shrug and put the caviar back in the safe. You aren't feeling either hoity or toity enough to eat yourself. Well, how about this big juicy maggot? That's also frog food. I'm a human, a wealthy human. But look how fat and meaty it is. When did you ever see a maggot this size? Only the truly wealthy could afford to eat such an enormous maggot. It does look pretty good. I mean, I'd have eaten it myself already, but since I'm poor, I didn't think I deserve it. But if you don't want it, you move the maggot toward your mouth, slowing down considerably as you get closer. It writhes in your hand like a weasel trapped in a wet rubber bag. No, stop! Oh, thank God! I won't allow it. You're quite right. This maggot is a feast only for those who could truly appreciate it. Hand it over immediately. Come with me to a cave in the quarry and I'll give it to you when we get there. Very well, if you insist. You lead the frog man to the idol in the cave. Give him the maggot and convince him to stay there for a while with promises of more maggots later. Cool. Now, can I get the caviar back? Don't I need the caviar for the guy? Aw. How am I supposed to get the... Okay, I guess the guy is nothing now, so... here's a grisly sight. Oh, well, let's fight the wasps, ticks, things. Yes, it's me, Maui. Breathe it in. apparently there's like one of the perks that you can get at like the beginning of the game. There's one that where you can make the thing that you start out with. I think the perk is called like Jester or something. No. Basically, I'm just gonna do another splatter. Oh, cool. Killed that one. It makes your fights chaotic, and then if you have that dice ring and you have that equipped, it makes things even more chaotic, and I love it so much. Okay. You are gonna burst. You're gonna deal stench damage. Well, they just already died. You won! Hopefully you also win your upcoming nightmares. Some of it is extra blood, some of it is almost certainly yours. Nice, I guess. You look around but can't tell which frog is the one you're looking for. Call it to him. Hey, I'm looking for a specific frog. I mean guy, the guy who's in the cave with the weird statue. The frogs just sort of stare at you. Probably the guy who took the emerald out of it. It's fine though, no harm done. Well, kind of a lot of harm done actually, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't your fault. I just mean, I'm not here to hassle you about it, I just need your help fixing this. The frogs continue staring. Hello? Good luck, Ribbit. Hey, can I grab the caviar? Because I feel like it's the caviar. Gotta watch your step in the swamp. You come across a man sunk up to his elbows in the sludge. Yes, I do appear to be stuck, but I'm too proud to ask for help. Well, I gotta respect your wishes, because I don't have enough muscle. Grab the caviar. No? Seen everything. Examine them in detail. Oh, wait! Oh, You do look through the personnel files again, and not surprisingly, you don't find anybody named Frogger Elding. You do find a guy named Roger Fielding, though. That makes much more sense as a human name. He has a lot of black marks on his record for things like not shouting about workplace safety conditions and whining about food. That's... I want to find the... I thought we were gonna switch the foreman. Oh, maybe the guy... Okay. I guess we're looking for the guy that caused the... Okay, I don't know. Rats, mysticality, blood corn... Hey, is anyone here named Roger Fielding? I'm looking for a man named Roger Fielding. His mind is trapped inside the body of a frog, and I cannot believe what my life has become. A frog hops up to you. Ribbit. Hey, hi, are you Roger? Ribbit. I sure hope that means yes. Listen, I'm this close to fixing this whole mess. I just need you to come back to that idol with me. Ribbit. Okay. Looks like you got both of them. Nice work. Are you sure that's right, Frog? Not sure I can be. It's not like they have name tags. What's next? Well, here's my plan. You put the emerald back in the statue, undoing the curse. The foreman and I both zap into our original bodies. The foreman sees the emeralds, and because he's a greater hopper, he grabs one, reactivating the curse. While he does that, I jump onto his head, ensuring that I'm the nearest frog to him when the switch happens. Okay. I only see one thing wrong with this plan. What's that? I don't want to be a frog. When he reactivates the curse, it'll switch everybody. Nothing's actually fixed by this. Oh yeah, that's the other part of the plan. See, I think we can avoid that. You think? Because I'm a devout worshipper of the frog god, and all the frogs share one mind. So if the whole frog mind prays to the frog god to only curse this one jerk who's stealing the guy from the statue, hopefully the frog guy will listen. Hopefully? Look, if you got a better plan, I'm all ears. Well, just the 2 ears, but that's 2 more than I used to have. Fine, I'll put the eye back. This cave is miserable. Not the right environment for a wealthy human at all. I only need you here for a little while, and the statue is nice, right? It's rather provincial, I suppose. It's nice in a kitschy sort of way, and the emerald looks very valuable. But I was promised maggots. Well, stick around for a while. I think you'll get even more than what you bargained for. Okay, mess with it. Let's return the missing eye. In the interest of full disclosure, I should point out that this is a one-way decision. If you mess with the IO, you won't be able to change your mind afterwards, so don't mess this up. I'm going to return the missing eye. You socket the missing emerald back into the statue. Both eyes flash with a brilliant green light and then dim again. Ugh, what the blazes. Ah, jeez, my brain feels all slimy and weird. Fielding, didn't I tell you to get me these emeralds? I thought I... Forget it. Clearly, if I want something done right around here, I've got to do it myself. Ribbit. As the foreman grabs the emerald and twists it, you see the frog jump on his head and close its eyes real tight. The frog god's emerald eyes flash a bright, almost blinding green light. There. Did it work? Did what work, boss? You check your hands. They are, thankfully, your regular human hands. Yeah, it worked. Ha ha ha! Yes! You pop the other emerald out of its socket. The frog god's eyes flare again, and then go dark, this time for good. We got another gleaming emerald. Ribbit? What the heck is going on here? I'll explain later. What's going on here is you get a raise and a week's vacation. All the workers get a raise and a week's vacation. Ribbit! Are you feeling okay, boss? It's gonna take a lot of explaining. Thanks for all your help, kid. Gary, I should say. You did good. Oh, no problem, Frogger, or whatever your name is now. Unfortunately, I gotta ask you for that emerald back. I think I'm gonna need to sell these to get this place up to code and clean up the ecological damage and pay the workers real salaries and so on. Shucks, well, okay. Here, maybe take this frog with you. Maybe you can teach him not to be such a hopwad. Ribbit, you got Mr. Haim the greedy frog. Steals meat from our enemies? This frog seems confused, but not too confused to know a fat woman smells one. He's a familiar now. Ribbit, weird, thanks. Frogger gives you a big thumbs up. It takes him a couple tries. Roger looks tired and confused. That probably won't change soon. What's going on? Do you know the phrase, meet the new boss, same as the old boss? This is sort of the opposite of that. Help me out here? I was a frog until just a minute ago. Yeah, and the frog that was keeping your body warm for you is now driving the foreman around. I think you'll like him. He's a real decent guy. Huh, okay. You might have to teach him some real unexpected things, though. A statue of some kind of ancient frog god with both eyes missing. Roger looks tired and confused. What happened to the other? Your inventory still all gross from the last giant maggot you had in there. No thanks. Okay. So, do we have both emeralds or just... Yeah, we don't have them anymore. Alright. This man looks puzzled and tired. Everything alright? What's going on? I heard there's a new foreman. Well, in a sense, yeah. At any rate, things should run a lot more equitably around here from now on. I think I had some kind of weird dream. I feel groggy. Close! Very close. This man looks puzzled and tired. This guy has an uncomfortable but hopeful look on his face. How's it going? My mouth feels weird, but other than that, everything's normal, I guess. Is it true we got a new foreman? Yep, that's a fact. Well, sort of, in a sense. As long as we can get some decent food around here, I'll be satisfied. I don't think that'll be a problem. Except you might have to be real specific about what decent food means. What? Well, you'll see. Oh, wait, I think we got an achievement out of this. Let's fucking go. Oh, that's so cool. We got Freaky Frog Day. We helped the workers of Haim Quarry. Aww. I like that achievement. This lady appears anxious and tired. Everything okay? I heard Mr. Haim had some sort of change of heart. Is it true? I don't know about his heart, but you could say he changed his mind. That's wonderful news. Do you think he'd buy me a new mop? Mine only has a stick left. Wow. If your expectations are that low, you're gonna have a real surprise. A bucket? Bucket. Well, I'm glad this at least advertises it's a mess. We've already done this. Okay. Cool, so we just don't need the caviar. Okay. Are you okay? I'll be fine if I can just get some sleep instead of working 4 shifts. I heard the foreman declared a holiday. Do you think he'll give me a few hours off? In fact, I heard him say everyone gets a whole week off. Oh, thank God. I'm so tired I can sleep on a granite block. Like that one right there. Which is where I've actually been sleeping on alternate Sundays. Wow. This guy is the look of someone who's trying desperately to stay awake and has been doing so for way too long. That is so nice. We solved capitalism, guys, at least in one area. What is the frog bog like now? As you round a clump of mangrove trees... Oh, sure, I'll buy the sack. You... Talking frogs were not on your list of expectations for today. Speak to the frogs. Hey, just checking to make sure everything worked out. All of you frogs are just ordinary frogs now, right? Right? Ribbit, 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 ribbit. Okay. Cool. Yay! Let's go to the Moonshiner's shack. A whistling man paddles a canoe through 2 inches of swamp water. He hits a rock and capsizes. In the very shallow slime, he thrashes and splashes, screaming about gators. I can't calm him down. It's 2 inches of water. He'll be fine. I'm sorry! We're not hitting all the checks, because, oh my god. Here's a chaotic mess of animal tracks leading in all directions. You identify several sets of tracks leading away from the cabin. Oh my god. Hold on. This rotten stump is crawling with worms, and the worms are crawling with it. It's a ramshackle cabin, or maybe a ram cabin shack. Moonshine. A couple soggy bedrolls. It's full of ashes, but they're cold. Seems like nobody's been here for a while. This pot has been demoted from soup to chamber. Blech. Whoever was here last must have left in a hurry. There's still a poker game in progress. You draw cards until you beat all the hands that were left on the table, and then you collect your winnings. There's a spare car tire leaning against the wall here. The tread pattern of this tire identifies it as a Lincoln, which sounds like an impressive piece of deduction, but honestly, the top hat and beard were a dead giveaway. A rusty old fire-powered still. You're pretty sure these aren't meant to be operated indoors. There's nothing in this jarro. Okay. Let's... Oh, hey. One of them matches the tread pattern of that spare tire you found. Let's follow the tire tracks. You follow the tire tracks until you lose track of them in the water near a partially submerged cave. I want to follow the duck tracks. You follow the duck tracks, which lead you through a lengthy sequence of locations that are of zero interest to non-ducks. Horse tracks. You follow the horse tracks to some water, but you don't drink it. I mean, why would you? It's nasty swamp water. Cow tracks. You follow the cow prints to a big hole in the ground, next to which lie a pair of shoes with fake cow hooves nailed to the soles. Huh. Wooden sandals with carved hooves on the bottom. Wearing these would be a real fashion statement. Specifically, I do not understand fashion. Makes you clomp around like a cow. Human footprints. You follow the human footprints. They lead to, let's call it, an improved latrine a few yards away from the cabin. You decline to investigate further. Cat tracks. You follow the cat tracks, but after a few minutes, they lead to a tree you're not willing to climb. I guess, if I'm being honest, it's really a tree that you're not capable of climbing. I was just trying to preserve your dignity. Badger tracks. You start following the badger tracks, but after a few minutes, you realize that this course of action might culminate in you encountering an actual badger, so you just change your mind. Terrifying animals, just absolutely the worst. Oh, but the badger was nice! Especially that one we saved from the fairies and shit. Okay, whatever. Let's go to the Moonshiner's cave. You find the arm of a traveling salesman sticking out of the ground. Given the condition of the arm, it seems like the body it's attached to must have been down there for quite some time. Grab the ring. The ring slips easily off the arm's finger. Because the finger is both wet and withered with decay, one or the other would have sufficed. We got a rush ring. This fraternity ring was originally bestowed on the pledge that ran the fastest in a humiliating nude race. We act earlier in combat. That actually might be good. That might be good for, like, the final boss, maybe? I don't know. I don't even know anything about the bosses or whatever. I don't know anything about anything. Let's give the arm a proper burial. Every time you try to dig, the hole immediately fills up with water. You decide to use the shovel to press the arm down below the surface and call it a day. It's a day! No fishing? This must be referring to the deeper water that's over to the right. Disobey. We fished something up. Swamp mushroom. Yay. You've caught something. Yeah, we caught a four-eyed yuckfin. I just want to know, is this just infinite? 180? Jesus Christ. No, oh. History of Manhood, vascular anatomy. You memorize all the vein maps, and in doing so, discover a bunch of extra blood in some weird corners of your body. We got comprehensively veined. You've learned where all of your blood is. You're so delighted by this that you throw the book up into the air, and a passing bird grabs it and flies away. Enjoy, bird. Okay. You sure want to leave? The swamp probably doesn't have anything more interesting to offer than this tree with a big hole in it. Let's go in here. Oh, hello. Close this thing. This Ford truck has been fitted with Lincoln tires. That's a little ominous. A couple of shady-looking characters furtively skulking in this cave. Hi? Hi. Hello. Who are you guys? We're the Schlitz brothers. I'm Clem and... Shut up, Clem! They made you a prohi. Oh, I ain't Clem. And I ain't Jarvis. Relax, guys. I'm not a prohibition agent. I'm just passing through. My name's Gary. Phew, well, that's a relief. Sure is. Good to meet you, Gary. Are you two doing this weird cave? Got ourselves in the right predicament is what we've done. What happened? What happened? The short version, please? I don't need a short version. What happened? Well, me and Jarvis been brewing up homemade hooch to sell, been stashing it in the back of this here cave, but we got wind that the prohies was on our trail, so we figured we better cheese it. Pull the old 23 skidoo, you know? Come to find and pack 'em, then mean lizard varmints got into the hooch and they won't give it back. We was thinking we'd just take the loss and blow, but we had another snag. What kind of snag? I went and locked the keys in the truck. Still don't get why'd you go and do a fool thing like that for. I told ya, it ain't like I went and did it on purpose or nothing. I'll see what I can do. Yep, it's locked alright. Probably jimmy the door open if we had a coat hanger. In fact, I do. You get the car unlocked, but your coat hanger gets ruined in the process. Shucks. Fuck! You've unlocked their truck for them. I unlocked your truck. Well, dang, that's a load off of my mind. Thanks, pal. I'm driving this time. Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Oh. This part of the cave wall is shiny. These Gatormen have gotten the Schlitz brothers' stash of hooch. They're popping the bottle caps off of their teeth, guzzling down the contents, and just generally having too much of a good time to take notice of you. They growl at you menacingly, plainly too sozzled to just jump up and attack you. On the other hand, if you get too near their booze, that could change in an instant. Offer to mix them some drinks. Say, are you guys just drinking that stuff straight? Snort, drink booze, so, well, cocktail crafting isn't my specific wheelhouse, but I know a couple recipes. I could mix you up some drinks that will go down smoother than the pure ethanol you're drinking now. Tastes good? Yes, mixed drinks. Great. I think I have the ingredients for one I call a Mickey Finn that I'm sure you'll enjoy. A dash of bitters, a splash of orange juice, and a light dusting of sulfur toadstool spores later, and the Gatormen are snoring loudly on the floor. Nice. Just like a gift horse. Don't look a drunken gator in the mouth. Their teeth are creepy. Probably just best to let this drunk gator sleep it off. Wow, he's really out. It's Jarvis's and Clem's hooch. What's left of it? Grab it. You grab a case since you're heading back anyway. Jarvis and Clem can haul the rest themselves. Ooh, we can... It's a quest item. Oh, I thought I could take some to the speakeasy. Clem nods kindly at you, but Jarvis is clearly fretting about their hooch. I dealt with the gators. You can get your hooch, at least what's left of it. You hand over the case you picked up. Well, heck, that's great news. Thanks, friend. We'll get to loading the truck in a jiffy. Looks like you guys are good to go? Sure does. Thanks a million, pal. You really saved our bacon. And how? We ain't got much to offer you by the way of rewards, but feel free to grab a crate of hooch as a thank ya. Yay! Case of whiskey! If you got a bad case of sobriety, the only cure is a good case of whiskey. Take it to the speakeasy. Thanks! They quickly load the rest of the hooch into the back of the truck and drive away. Unfortunately, you forgot to pay attention how they get the truck through that weird tree hole. Oh well, maybe next time. I want to mine this, but we don't have a pickaxe. Where the hell do we get a pickaxe? Yay. What's our... Oh, that's our new perk that we got, because we're comprehensively veined. I'm gonna... Oh. Okay. Panhandling, meat drops perk. Long winters. So... Blood lore. Not until the 13th century did physicians discover that blood was circulatory, i.e. it traveled around the human body. Some still believe that blood could travel even faster if it had wheels. I could keep reading, it's a big book. So blood lore is a book we have. Let's go to the Leathers Brothers. You spot a shadow orb hovering around and decide to follow it deeper in the swamp. Oh, we have to fight, technically, shadow monsters. Okay. Ah! I'm setting you on fire. Oh, wait. Maybe I didn't have to do that. Y'all could probably just die immediately, right? Yeah, look at that. Oh, well, you're still here. Go away. You won. Woo. Alright, nothing to see there. You know what? We'll continue this in the next episode of Shadows Over Loathing. Thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. Make sure you take care of yourself. Get enough food, get enough water, get enough rest, and just be kind to yourself in general because you deserve it. Also, tell somebody you love them because you may not know how much they need it, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!